Hey guys, it's Mahogany Hanger and welcome back to my channel. By the title you can tell that I'm going to be doing a video on just tips and tricks on how to properly travel and enjoy your time while you're in Europe during the winter time, specifically like Switzerland, Milan, and also Paris, because that is where I went when I was there during the winter time. And I also put up 2 vlogs before this video showing you what I did when I was there, and also just different spots that we went to as a family when we went to Europe during the wintertime in 2024. Okay, so like I said in the intro that I went to Europe during the wintertime in Switzerland, and I want to give you guys some practical tips and tricks on how to survive in the winter in Switzerland if you go in Europe, if you go through those parts during the winter time. Okay, so I'm here in Texas, so we do not get the same weather that they get over there in Europe during the winter time. Yes, we get ice, we get snow, we get different things here, but not like they do over there. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, I went on a family trip to Europe in 2024 during like the holiday season, so around November, December. That is when I went. So it was nice and cold, but it was so enjoyable. I want to show you guys just some things that really helped me. Now honestly, I don't have everything anymore because that was 2 years ago, and I got rid of some things because I'm one of those people that like I go through random moments where I just want to get rid of stuff. I know, not the best trait, but that's what I did. So let's go ahead and get started on these different things. So very first thing, these suction bags. So what you do with these suction bags is, let me show you. I'm gonna show you one, and they come in different sizes. You can get these off of Amazon. You can probably go in a store and get them. You can get them on Shein, just different places. And you pack your clothes in these, and then you suction them right here. So this is like the little suction thing right here. This is what you use to suction. And it just helps with like the space in your luggage. It really does. So these I definitely kept. I'm gonna show you. It was different sizes, and I want to say I either got mine on Shein or I got them on Amazon. So I'll definitely like place the name of things down below in the description box so you guys can like go check these different things out, or just kind of, you know, see the list down below. Now I want to show you guys the suction. I have to find it because it's in, let me see. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys the suction that goes along with this, but they also have some where you can just use the vacuum cleaner as well, like a vacuum hose. But this is the suction. So, and I know it still has juice because it randomly turned on when I was getting everything ready for this video, but I'm going to show you how it works. So basically you take the little cap off the bag, and you put this right here. This is like just a mini vacuum. You put it right here, and then you turn this on. And you can hear that, and it just suctions everything like up, just like that. And so it just helps with spacing your bags. Still have them, okay? So the next thing I want to talk about is packing cubes, okay? So I have plenty of packing cubes, and it just makes it so much easier in your luggage, because if you watch those videos, if you haven't, I am going to link them here below. The room that I had, it did not have a closet. It had like a little wardrobe section right when you walked in with like, I think maybe 5 or 6 hangers, and that was it, in like a little small space, but it wasn't like enough to like fully get packed. In that trip, you guys, we were there for like a full week. So we actually left on, I want to say a Saturday, and got there Sunday, and did not leave until that next Saturday. So it was a full trip, and it was fully fun, and it's super fun. But these are some packing cubes. I've gotten them from Shein, I've gotten them from Temu, and I've also gotten them from Amazon. They're like really good, and I personally like the ones that are like mesh, or if they have like writing on them, because it helps you just know where things are. Because I will say some of them didn't have any writing on them, and they were all black, so I had to like open them up to see where things was. They are really great for organization, but I will be mindful in the kind that you get if you're like me, because I wanted my all black, everything to match all black. But the mesh ones work the best because you get to see what's actually in the bags. That way you don't have to open up every one when you get to where you're going to see where things are. So this is also a really good thing to have, is these packing cubes. The next thing that I will say is a really good bag. Like for me personally, when I went, of course you hear about, you know, people let's just be honest, like when you go to Paris, you hear about these different schemes and plots that people do to like steal from people, like pickpocketers. So I personally had this bag, and this bag sat on my chest, and because it was cold, a lot of times I had it underneath my jacket or my coat, and my coat was zipped all the way up, so you really didn't see it, and I kept it close to me. But also I feel like men maybe wear zipper pants. Like I believe my uncle, a lot of his pants were zippered, or I believe he may have had a bag and also kept it really close to his chest as well, because this is my second time going to Europe. The first time I went when I was in college and I studied abroad, and one person that was in our group, they phone did get pickpocketed while we were in Paris. So definitely be mindful, keep your head on a swivel, don't be down at your phone walking, like just be very mindful. But I will say that this did me good because it has, like, first of all, it has like this pocket right here. So I kept my earmuffs just like hanging on here when I didn't have them on. So I really didn't keep anything important because this part right here, it doesn't close. But there is a zipper section in the front of this bag, and then there's like a larger zipper section like right here. So I would definitely say make sure you get something with zippers and something that keeps you close. I also love those bags that have like the zipper compartment in the back, the one that is not visible in the front. So that way, if you want to keep really important things back there and keep them like close to your chest. I know also when I studied abroad, I had another bag that I would keep underneath my shirt. I was not playing around, and thank God that when I was there, I had no issues with stuff getting stolen or anything like that. I was very mindful, and anytime, like if I got on a train with the group that I was with, if I had a backpack, I would keep the backpack in front. I would never put it on my back. I would keep it in front and hold it, because I'm like, no. So I'm just saying, it's thieves everywhere. Let's just be honest. It's people that decide to steal and all that everywhere. So I would just say keep something like this very close to you, and it worked, and we did well. We just watched out for each other. Our heads went down in our phones, and we just kind of stayed in our group, and it worked for us. Okay, so the next thing is like these check cases. So this one, I want to say I was watching Leah's Face a few years ago, and she had something similar to this, and I was like, I need that. So it has like all different places where you can put like cords. You can also put things in here. For me, I of course, like different chargers. I took my computer with me. I also had an additional phone because I recorded everything on an additional phone, and so it just helped like organizing everything and keeping it in here. And then this is just another one. This is also can be considered as like a toiletry bag, or if you want to put tech stuff in here like that. So it definitely worked out. I would definitely suggest like some kind of stuff, because I'm really big on like organization and just keeping things together. So this, listen, and I've used this a couple of times. So yes, that there. So the next thing is this backpack, you guys. Let me talk about this backpack for a minute. So it is unzipped, but let me talk about this backpack for just a second. So originally when I was getting prepped and prepared for this trip, I had another backpack in mind that I was gonna wear. It was really cute. It was like a faux leather. It was gray with gold color hardware, but as I got closer to the trip and I started packing and getting things together, I'm like, this not gonna work. This little bag is just not gonna work. It's not comfortable on my back. I need to be able to go through the airport and move around and all this. And I'm like, it's not comfortable enough. It's cute, but it's not comfortable. So last minute, like probably a couple of weeks before the trip, I went on Amazon and I searched and I found this backpack. This backpack is still on Amazon, and it has really good reviews. The thing about this backpack, do you guys see all these compartments? Like, do you guys see all of these different compartments? It's just a really, like, this would be a good backpack if you just want to pack a carry-on and you don't want to pack anything else, and you have your coat on and your change of clothes and, all of that. This is actually a good backpack just for, like, a carry-on in general, because you can really pack this bag up. But the thing about this backpack that made it different, guys, it came with packing cubes. It came with packing cubes, and these are really good. And I honestly think these are not all the packing cubes that came with it, because when I was coming back, y'all, I had so much stuff. I had to get rid of stuff before I could come back. Like, I had so much stuff. I took a little too much. So I had to leave some things there. And I want to say I left some of these packing cubes and also my black ones because I just didn't have space. Okay. But when I tell y'all, do y'all see it has like different things? This is a really good backpack. And again, I'm going to put the name down below. Honestly, guys, my channel is not old enough to do links, so I have to just put the name downs of things, so that way you guys can search them if you want to find these pieces. Now, what I will say is, look, like I told you guys, this, let me show you. This also has the like little thing back here to hook onto your suitcase. And I definitely did that when I was going to the airport before I went through TSA. And it also has like this back zipper. Like this backpack, I plan on keeping it. Like I told you guys earlier, I'll go through things and randomly get rid of things. This backpack is staying. It's staying because it's just like so functional, and it just has like really good, you know, compartments and zippers and things like that. There's even a thing for your keys. It's just a really good backpack, a really good find on Amazon. Now, I don't know if they have like different colors or anything like that, but again, I'm going to put the name down below so that way if you want to search it, you can find it. Okay, so the next thing is earmuffs. You guys, we did a Glacier 3000 tour, and I definitely encourage you to look it up. Of course, watch my video, but it was like we were there, and I want to say it was negative like 1.7 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was cold. So earmuffs, yes, these right here, I know exactly where I got these from because I love the detail. I was like, these are so stinking cute. These are House of Harlow, and I got these from TJ Maxx, and I wear these often. Like, look, they are so cute. They are so stinking cute. And then I want to say I got these from Amazon or maybe Burlington, but these are better because they travel better, because they condense down. These, they don't, you know, because like how they're made, but they're super cute and I still like really like them. But these, if you need like more space, which honestly I should have been mindful about the space that I was using. I should have been mindful, because they just compact down and then you just take them out like this. Yeah, so if you watch my video, you definitely saw me wear these because it was cold. Okay, cold. Now, the next thing I will say is a good travel set. I got this on sale at Old Navy before we went, and I wear this like once a week. It's so comfortable. Like, I wear it to run errands and everything, but at the time I got it for the trip, and it's literally just like a jacket and pants, and it's like a little active workout set, and it just was so easy, so comfortable in the airport. Now, you may be more comfortable than something else. This was really good because it was active wear. And me personally, like sometimes with all the moving and grooving in the airport, it can be like, it can kind of bring those stress levels up and things like that. So me personally, I'm a sweater, and like that can happen because I'm just like, you know, I guess I want to say like overstimulated with everything. Honestly though, this trip was a smooth breeze. You guys to the airport, we made it through. Even coming back, y'all, TSA, like everything, coming back through like customs, it was a breeze. But this was so comfortable just to wear. And honestly, like if I go through another trip like that, I may wear this or something similar. I'm just saying. Very comfortable, very cute. And from again, Old Navy. I want to say, I think I say Amazon maybe, but Old Navy. Okay, now I want to talk about something very important because it's that serious. The coat that you wear. Okay, so when we were there, we experienced rain, snow, high winds, really freezing temperatures, and the coat that you wear matters. It probably is one of the most like important things, honestly, is the coat that you wear. And I will give you guys another tip because like I said, this is like a tips and tricks and things like that type of video. Definitely go on YouTube and type in like where you going. Like, okay, for instance, we went and stayed in Geneva, Switzerland. I typed in Geneva, Switzerland walking videos, and you can kind of see what it's like in the wintertime, what people are wearing. And one thing's for sure, baby, them coats was on. Okay, this coat my mom bought me from Amazon. I mean, not Amazon, from Costco. And it is, I want to say it's a Nautica coat. It's water resistant. Yes, it's Nautica, and water resistant. And it really did the job, y'all. It really did the job. So let me tell you what, it's like water resistant, wind resistant, it's warm fleece pockets, detachable hood, and it's like recyclable filled. And when I tell you guys, okay, now of course I wanted something cuter and all that, but when I tell you this right here did the job. It did the job, okay? So love that for me. And it wasn't, I want to say she paid, I don't even know how much she paid for it, because I was with her when she got it, because I had another coat, but the coat that I had originally, I'm like, it's too bulky. I need something that's like a little lighter, but still gonna get the job done. And boom, we got this one, Costco. Now I want to talk about something on that plane. There is many different kind of neck pillows, okay? Me personally, I try to always get the window seat, and I was on the window seat each flight, because the first flight was from Dallas to London, and then we had a layover in London, and then, I'm sorry, London. Dallas to Paris, we had a layover in Paris, and Paris to Geneva. So of course the Dallas to Paris flight was the longest, and so I used this, like I used the window, and I just kind of like cuffed it like this and went to sleep. Nowadays they have so many different kind of neck pillows and things like that, but this worked for me, and it wasn't the best sleep on a plane, but it was sleep that helped me, okay? And I slept very well. So I definitely suggest like a neck pillow. And also, so you know, on the planes, because these are like long haul, like long flights, you're gonna have like entertainment. So there's gonna be like a TV with movies and things like that, and they actually do give you headphones, but I knew I wanted my own. I wanted something that I felt like was gonna be more comfortable, so I actually purchased these, and I took these with me, and they have like the little adapter, like the little jack or whatever like that. So they were really comfortable. I just slipped them on like this instead of the headphones that they gave us, and put this in the jack, and yeah, I like them. And I believe these were like less than $20 on Amazon, and I like them also because the way they fold up, it just makes it so much easier to travel with, and they work for me, guys. They work for me. Is also another pouch, another tech case. So I have a couple of these tech cases, but this one is so cute because it has tech on it. And I want to say I got this from, where did I get this from? I got this from, I would want to say maybe Temu or Amazon or Shein, one of the three, okay? This was 2024, so it's been a couple of years, but it's another tech case, and I like this one. So maybe if you don't need the bigger one like I showed you earlier, maybe if you just need something small just for your charge and things like that, this may be a good alternative. So this as well. It's not. I also want to talk about this, baby. This phone charger, this is an Energizer phone charger, y'all, and I'm pretty sure it got juice on it right now. Let me turn it on. Yeah, this charger, immaculate, and it takes forever to like, I guess like die, honestly. It works really, really well, and it has different adapters. So if you have an iPhone, if you have Android, it don't matter what kind of phone you have, because there's like different like adapters for it. I use this as well because, like I told you guys, first of all, I did not want to have my phone ever like die. I wanted to make sure I kept juice, and then also I filmed like all my vlogs that when I was there, I filmed them on another iPhone that I had. So I had to keep a charger to make sure everything was fully charged while I was there. So, and I like this one because now it's a little heavy. I'm trying to think, between this and my phone, this is heavier. It is, but the way it is, it's like the size of a phone. So it fits very well with what I had, and it's small. So yeah. Definitely this is the last thing. The last thing I will say is compression socks, because we're on those long haul flights. You want to make sure that you know that you don't get like blood clots and things like that. And I remember like coming back, I was so tired and I slept a long time, and my mom was like, you need to get up and walk around. You need to get up and walk around. And I made sure I had compression socks. She was like, you need to get up so you don't get like blood clots and things like that, because it is that serious. So definitely get you some compression socks to wear on the airplane, because it's that serious. So these are all my tips and tricks. Things that are not pictured here are like waterproof or water resistant gloves. I definitely had two pair. I had like a fabric pair that wasn't water resistant, but it was like the tech touch gloves, so that way like I could keep them on and touch my devices. And I also had a waterproof pair, but those didn't really work well for like touching the device. So if I wear those, which they were warm, but if I wore them, I would have to take one off if I wanted to use my phone, and I did not like that. So if and when I go back to these colder climates, I'm definitely going to be mindful of the gloves that I got, because y'all, I had to buy everything from scratch. So I know out of my family, I probably spent the most money, I'm pretty sure I did, like on that trip. because I pretty much had nothing for the cold weather because yes, I'm from Dallas, Texas, but I lived in Arizona for about 5 years. So I really didn't have anything like cold weather friendly. Honestly, I really didn't. I maybe had like a cold or two, but I didn't have anything that prepared me for that type of weather. So I had to get everything brand spanking new. And so of course I was trying to find like cheaper alternatives and things like that. But when it comes to those gloves, baby, read those reviews and be mindful of what you get, because listen, when I go the next time, I'm gonna have some nice gloves. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. These are just some things that I took that really helped me have a successful trip. And yeah, if you have any questions about anything, definitely place them down below. I'm here to help you. Bye guys.